Let me tell you a story about sherry wine. Feel free to clap your hands and stomp your feet. I said her love is better than wine, sweeter than the grape when you pick it off the vine. She keeps me coming back for more. I've never been gone quite like this before. And I'm so love drunk that I can't tell my face from my toes. Oh no, I'm so drunk. Upside down, round and round, that's the way her love goes. Make me lose all control. Sherry wine, girl, you so fine, girl. Let's unwind, spend some time with me. Oh, sherry wine, girl, you my kind, girl. Blow my mind, the only one for me. I'm so dizzy, everything's a haze. She keeps me tipsy in so many different ways. Yes, I'm a wino, I'm addicted if you will. And you would be too if you knew what's really real. See, I'm so love drunk that I don't know my left from my right. Oh, upside down, round and around, morning, noon, and night. Her love is out of sight. Sherry, yeah. Wine, spend some time with me. Oh, little sherry wine, girl. Ooh, you know you blow my mind. The only one for me. Just one kiss and I'm intoxicated off of your love, your love, your love. Take it to the head until it's empty, cause I can't get enough. Enough for your stuff. Sherry wine, girl, you so fine, girl. Yes, wine, spend some time with me. Sherry wine, girl, yeah. The only one for me. You're the one and only. Oh, babe, don't leave me lonely. Sherry, baby, you're the only one. For me. Ooh.
Man, we are glad to be here with you for Daddy and the Girls. We didn't know we'd have a Daddy and the Girls today, but we do because the girls are all right. They're back to 100%. So that means we ought to be able to give this a lot of wonderful, amazing energy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Daddy.
And the Girls.
Yes, it's been too long. And because this is a special Christmas episode, it's Daddy and the Girls and
Mother.
Mommy is here. Mommy is here.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, ho, ho. Y'all need to find my Christmas hat, Naya. You got my Christmas hat somewhere.
That is hilarious.
I don't even know where it's at. All right. Good to see everybody today. We're excited about today's show. Shout out to all the noisemakers watching now and who will be watching later. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we love y'all so much. Today we're talking about the Christmas experience, and we're saying the Christmas experience is special, and it's special because of all of the elements that make it special. From the music to the movies to the food to this, that, and the other. So today we're going to choose some of the things that you need or that we personally need to make the mama noise. Why you can't keep your phone off is beyond me. Okay.
I don't know how to work this phone.
I'm not starting. This is not talking noise. This is not uncorked wine. I'm not going there with you. But what I want to do is present the people and us the opportunity to see and us to choose what are your essentials for making sure that you're having a great Christmas experience. So without further ado, let's have some fun and discuss it all. Let's start with the Christmas tree. Do you want a real tree? Or do you want an artificial one? Which one makes it feel more like Christmas for you?
Artificial tree. Really?
Why artificial? I'm curious.
I'm a environmentalist.
Environmentalist.
I don't like when trees get cut down.
Okay, that's fair. Can I tell you something?
I know we have to use paper and jazz, but like it would be even worse having like a whole tree in my house.
Can I tell you something? Can I make a full confession to everybody on the screen? I don't know if I've ever told anybody in this family this.
What?
I have never in my life owned a real Christmas tree.
Then we should try. Then forget everything
you never
I said.
had a real tree?
Never.
Forget everything I said. We should go get a Christmas tree.
No. I've always no. Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't owe me. I don't know the difference. So I don't know. I don't know the difference between now. My Aunt Bunny has she used to get Christmas trees every year, but we never got that. And by the way, I used to look forward to the artificial Christmas tree. I used to look forward to trying to make it look better than it did the last year and tweaking the little iron pine needle things to make them fit just right and all that stuff. I don't know a difference. So I've always been an artificial Christmas tree guy. Zari, Mommy, what do you guys think?
Well, I think that I feel a way right now because you didn't grow up with any type of live Christmas tree.
Did you have live Christmas trees?
I've had a couple of live Christmas trees in my life.
Why are you guys saying live Christmas trees? Just say a tree.
No, because I had both. I remember when I was really young and we had the tree that was totally silver. And it was totally silver. And I know I'm dating myself, but it was totally silver and it had a wheel next to it with a light and it had 4 colors on it. And so you plugged it in, the light came on and then the wheel would start to circulate and it would reflect the colors onto the tree.
I've never heard of a tree like that in my whole life. And
I've never heard of that either.
Yeah, I was about 7 years old, and it was a beautiful tree. But I also remember
because I'm wearing a hat.
I remember the live trees. The problem with it is that if you didn't have somebody that was going to be the tree keeper to keep water in the little pan at the bottom of the tree,
I guess that is the only problem.
Then
that's a big problem.
Then the pine needles start to fall off, and then we used to complain. I feel bad about complaining now that Daddy said he never had a live tree, but we would complain about those pine needles. And because when they get in the carpet, if you didn't have, go vacuuming them up or whatever, you track them through the house and they did not feel the best on bare feet.
And see, I never had to worry about that because I had a fake tree.
See,
Well, I don't know.
No,
I mean,
We're not
Yeah.
worried about the bottom of the tree falling off.
I've always grown up with artificial trees. I don't think I've ever had like a real one before.
I think it's best
You're
for
not a
just
real
an
one.
artificial tree.
Yeah, we've always had
Give
artificial
me
trees.
the artificial tree.
we have, and the benefit of an artificial tree is we've always had umbrella trees. The umbrella Christmas tree was the one that you can just pick it up from the top, and then the arms or branches rather would go straight to the tree, and then you could just take them and it would.
And you
And
unfold
put it in your closet, and it
Yeah.
would be ready to go. And those trees with lights already on them. You just plug it in, the lights is
Now,
already on it.
Trees with
We
lights
never-
on them.
Yeah. We didn't have the lights on them. We had to put the lights and everything on the tree always. But the one we had was a pole. It was just a big, gigantic pole with the pine part at the top where you put your ornament, and then you had it was everything on the wood was color coded. So you took the branches and you put in the right colors, and that's how the tree unfolded. It was an expensive tree. It was an expensive.
It sounds
tree.
like it.
Yeah, but it was a nice one. So all right, so we all kind of think artificial because that's just kind of where.
But so did collectively, is that what we
Yes.
Yeah, let's
prefer?
do the artificial tree.
Yes.
I prefer it, but I don't but I don't know any different though.
So
No.
you're trying to say you wouldn't want I'm not saying this year. It's too close to. But
Yeah.
I'm saying you're saying no, in no future Christmases do you
I'm
want
not
to
gonna
go
say
out
that. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know.
and do like Charlie Brown and pick out a tree.
I just answered. I'm saying I don't know. I can't say that.
But you
I
have
can't
to.
say. I can't. No. I'm saying I wouldn't reject a real tree because I don't. But I don't know the difference. I'm saying I don't know.
There's more maintenance coming onto making working on an actual tree than having a normal tree, because you got to cut off the bag on the actual tree. You got to trim the actual tree. You have to make sure that all the leaves don't fall off of the tree.
The pines, yeah.
And then you got to make sure that your ornaments don't get dirty. And then and plus there might be stuff.
In the tree.
It's a really complicated process. It's so much easier to just buy an artificial tree.
You know, I want to experience at least once or twice with us going out to a place.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. So, but I could go either way. I'm not. It's not like I gotta have it. I'm not tripping.
No.
So let's go to the next one. Do you want candy canes on your tree or a popcorn string?
Why would anybody want popcorn on that tree?
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah,
we used to put popcorn. We used to put popcorn strings on our tree every year, and it was the most fun you've ever had in your life.
Really?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try it.
We take a needle and thread,
and
we would take that. We would take that and thread it through until we got a whole thing, and then we wrap it around the whole tree.
But we already do one of these things every year. We get candy canes and we put them
We're
on.
a candy cane family. We've been traditional.
But we should be a popcorn family.
Well, why don't we add popcorn in this year? We can do both.
Okay.
I guess we could try, but I don't know.
Well, one thing we're gonna do, it would definitely be the microwave popcorn and not Popcorn World.
No, I'm not treating up a Popcorn World popcorn. I'm eating that.
That's why I said, see, it would definitely be microwave. It would be the microwave.
Popcorn from Kroger's.
Well, see, the whole process, I believe, is because the process of popping popcorn when we were children was not as easy as it is now. It was on the stove. Everybody wasn't fortunate enough as Mr. Noise to have Jiffy. There was
Your dad was rich as a child.
I was not rich as a child.
No,
I was not.
Mr. Noise had the Jiffy thing with the big old aluminum foil bag on top that you could shake, and those was quite expensive. So when you took the popcorn off, you were so happy to have popcorn. The experience of eating popcorn and threading the popcorn and making it into a garland was the whole part.
So you're saying we just try to buy popcorn kernels and make it ourselves?
We could.
What?
Sorry, like that we could microwave it.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, you mean?
Like,
I thought you meant microwaving it.
No,
I mean,
no.
like buying popcorn kernels and butter and putting it in
Oh
a
no, we're not
We're
doing
talking
that.
about doing the skillet.
Hananiah, the hands that pick the cotton can now pick the president. We're not going backwards. We're not going backwards. All right,
You know,
let's go to the next one. Do you want a star on the top of your tree, or do you need an angel on the top of your tree?
Have we ever done that?
I feel like this is gonna start controversy.
Not necessarily. Go ahead.
I choose a star.
They're both
They're the
spiritual.
same thing. It's the same thing.
What?
It's the same thing.
A star and an angel are the same thing. They represent the same thing.
Well, that's true. No, that part's true. Because the angel of the Lord and the star of David. So
It's basically exactly.
yeah. So really, yeah, that's a good point. You know what? It was crazy.
What?
I've never thought of it that way, but they technically do represent the same thing.
You know, that's
Well,
not
That's a great point, Hannah.
I've generally always put a star on the top of our tree.
Yeah, on ours has always been a star, but I
That's
can.
been a star. But I would. That's only because actually, I have, when I worked in a Christian bookstore many moons back, I really would have loved to have had.
Many moons ago, 30 years
Did
ago.
you just say 4 score?
Did you just low key try to call your mama old?
No, it's just you said a lot of many moons ago.
I think you should.
Anyway,
low key try to call you old.
I would love to have a beautiful angel at the top of a tree. I would love to do that. I think the thing about the stars have always been they're easily accessible and they're inexpensive. So the stars were what I would go for first.
I could go either way. I'm not.
I think the angels are an investment.
Well. Now one thing I was going to say, I think we need to pick one thing we have not done. Like we have a top of the tree ornament thing, but I don't think we have one that we love. And we
I
need to
want to put darn it.
What is it?
By the way, for what Hananiah said. I call my
No,
baby
this is what happened when I visit. I will not come back to visit y'all.
No, you got to come back. We love you.
I get mistreated.
We love you. But we need
I love you. I apologize.
Goodness.
I think we got to invest in a real ornament, or not. It's not called an ornament. What is it called? The top of the tree is called a
Tree topper.
No, it's not called a tree topper.
I will look it up right now.
It's not called a tree topper. It's called a I don't know what it's called, but it's not tree topper.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard it called a tree
When
topper.
I buy it at the store, they have tree topper on the.
It's a tree topper. Dad, it's a tree topper. You can look it up and you will find a tree topper. A tree topper is an ornament or decorative. Darn it. Tree topper is a decorative ornament placed on top of a Christmas tree. So it is indeed
and
a tree.
A tree top. I've never heard it called a tree topper.
Dad.
Probably because it's not like you just go out and buy one often.
Well, that's
Exactly.
true. All right. Well, I'm just saying we need one that's like a family heirloom.
Oh,
That we-
yeah.
That we can pass down to the kids.
You know what I noticed is in schools, it used to be where kids would make certain types of ornaments with their like in the year on it or something. So
I've done that. I've done that for a couple of years.
I have one. I just didn't bring it home.
Do what?
I have one. I just didn't bring it home. They put it on the school Christmas tree.
I
It
think I did that.
was a red and gold ornament that had a heart in the middle, and it was wood carved.
Aww.
wow, that sounds really special.
It is. Whoa!
Whoa.
A whole paragraph.
Yep.
We have artificial.
Mary is catching up. So she said she's the artificial tree family. They do the popcorn strings. They do the multi-colored construction paper chains. I've done that.
We do.
You guys already made the cup? Have you ever
We've
made
been doing that for the last week at my school for this winter dance that they're doing.
Yeah, we've done
Yeah,
that. I've done that in the past. And then we've done the star. So that's awesome. And she said their son loves the star. That's cool.
Oh,
All right. What about your drink? What about your drink of choice?
chocolate. I don't like stuff with egg. I don't like stuff with egg. I don't like egg in my drink.
Oh my gosh.
That
There's
is
no egg in the drink.
Then why is it called eggnog?
It's made with egg, but
That's why
there's not an actual egg in the drink.
No.
I don't know, because like last year I had like a pumpkin chai latte.
Doesn't eggnog get you tipsy?
Mama made it for me, but I don't know anything about eggnog, and it's very rare if I do drink hot chocolate.
But eggnog's like there's alcohol in eggnog, right?
No, it's not.
It doesn't have to be. There doesn't have to be.
That
It's with or without.
Yeah,
I
you can.
looked for a recipe for eggnog, and then they're like, add 1 shot.
I will. This is full disclosure. The very first time I've ever tried eggnog was when we were in Kentucky, and we went to shout out to Culver's. I don't know why I like that restaurant, but
Culver's
we went to
good.
Culver's, and they had an eggnog shake,
Oh,
looks up.
and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it.
No.
It was fantastic.
really?
It was so fantastic that when we moved back to Texas, I was like, okay, I was stalking their website trying to find out when they would put the eggnog shake back on the menu.
I remember when we went to, what's it called? What'd you say?
IHOP.
Not IHOP.
Culver's.
Culver's. And we were eating our food, and then we saw this dude's car break down. We just started watching him, and we were seeing, is this man gonna get help or like, no? You weren't there. I think you were. Dad wasn't there, so I was like wondering.
Yeah, it was us together. We were concerned about this gentleman because it's not like we could get out and help him.
No, there wasn't really a chance that we could just.
Were you drinking eggnog at the time? Because that was what we were.
Yeah, she wanted to relate it to the fact that we was across the street from Culver's.
Oh, okay. All right. That was the most random thing ever, by the way. I'm a hot chocolate person. I've always been a hot chocolate. Eggnog is okay to me, but nothing is better to me than hot chocolate.
We need more hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate for everyone.
No, I disagree totally.
Mom doesn't like hot chocolate because
I am a hot apple cider
That's
person.
not one of the choices.
I'm just telling you, that's one of the choices you should have had.
I don't know because people don't. It's
No one here likes
eggnog or hot chocolate.
Well,
Mom.
I need to talk to production because that should
Talk
have
to
been
production. They may accommodate you.
Mhm.
What about your gifts? Do you want them? Do you prefer them in gift bags or wrapping paper?
Wrapping paper. I don't know how much I can just say how awful it is to get a bag. I don't get me wrong. I enjoy getting gifts. I just don't want them in a bag. It's just like
What's
that's like
wrong with the bag?
bags are for birthdays and for giving people gifts on their anniversary. Wrapping gifts is something you can only do during Christmas, and I feel like it should only be Christmas because then it's wrong.
I don't know. I
Because
kind of like gift bags though.
Wow.
feeling you only get when you open a wrapped present. It's not the
Well-
same when you get a bag or an Amazon bag.
Oh.
Feels the same to me.
I mean, listen, you like it's wrapped. I don't get it, but
If people
you make
put it
a-
in
you
bag, I
make-
consider it lazy.
you make a very good argument.
Because you just put it in a bag,
Wow.
stuff some tissue in it, you got a present.
This
And plus, they'll just use any random bag. They'll use some random bag from, I don't know, the
That's
Halloween.
not true. That is
I have-
not true in our family. We try to give you a
I'm talking
season appropriate bag.
But you still gave me a bag.
Okay.
We've mixed it up. We'll do wrap. We've wrapped gifts, but then we've also done bags too.
Wrapping
I can live with
is
that.
an art.
But don't you think that getting an Amazon gift is a double negative to have to unwrap it to wrap it again?
Just wrap-
I think the bag and wrapping gifts decision is based solely on the amount of gifts that you get and the level of work that I'm going to have to do the night before.
I would wrap them myself.
Or because if I got to do a lot of, we typically, so to let people behind the Spence family curtain, we typically will wrap the gifts the night of Christmas Eve. It's just like a tradition in our house. Me and mommy, we
Santa.
put up and we wrap the gifts and we have fun and watch a movie and laugh, and it's just a fun tradition. But if I'm tired, or like if I got to put together that dollhouse like I had to do that one year, you're getting bags, kids.
But you
So
know, I must admit, she makes a valid
Make a very good point.
Yeah, good point.
that you're saying that you think that only at Christmas time you should get wrapped gifts, and every other holiday should be gift bags.
Because that's how it should work. Because the people don't give out wrapping paper during every other holiday. So you might as well use the wrapping paper for when it's supposed to be in stock.
You make a wonderful point
Okay.
that a young
I'm very passionate about wrapping.
child would be making.
Mhm.
But as you see, Mr. J says he uses Kroger bags. Just give me the gift.
Wow.
There you go.
Same thing
Kind of lazy.
The same thing you put your groceries in.
Yep. That's
Ah,
what he said.
That's awful. That's even worse than just to put
That's
it in.
worse than the bag.
Worse than a gift bag.
But does it change? It doesn't change the gift though. Listen, if I put 50,
Kroger bag.
let me tell you something. If I put $5,000 in a Kroger bag and hand it to you for Christmas, you're not going to be worried about how it was delivered.
I would say, why didn't you put it in the stockings?
You. Let's move on.
There you go.
Do you want the the Jingle Bell sleigh ride, or do you want to go sledding down the hill?
Sledding.
That's kind of tempting.
I don't like
Which
really.
one?
I'm not a fan of horses.
Both.
I'm not a horse fan.
Oh, I like horses.
I like horses. That's the problem.
Horses are scary looking.
I'll say this. I was a sledding person prior to the year that I slid down a hill in my backyard, and my old house used to be on a golf course.
Oh.
And we slid down the hill onto the golf course and onto an icy lake.
Wow.
And I was scared because I was trapped on the lake for a little while. That was the last time. That was the last time I went sledding.
Wow, what a wonderful experience.
It was not a wonderful experience. It was the opposite of a wonderful experience.
I
gotta find safer places to sled.
I don't know, like Broken Bow.
That might
Worked
be
it. She worked it.
Yeah, I'm with Jay. I'm too old to be. I think I'm too old to be sledding now.
Oh my gosh! Listen, I agree with Daddy. As a child, I was a slide down the hill. We used to slide down the hill on these. They were metal, and it looked like a
You mean a sled?
It's like a bowl. And it had like straps on the side.
I've used that, but I've also used. Well, I wouldn't fancy like mommy. We would use like garbage can lids
and boxes. We would use
boxes. The best was boxes. The best was boxes.
Won't the box get damp?
No, well, after a while it does, but
after a couple of times.
Dog sledding. I mean,
But
that's for adults and other children.
Dog sledding seems like it could be fun. That could be.
I want to
Why
sled the
not?
dog. I'm only gonna sled for the dog because dogs are fun. And I love dogs.
Well, I will tell you that I've never ridden in a horse-drawn sled. However, I would love that experience.
Yeah, through the snow on a one.
We've never done it on snow. I've taken you on horse carriage
You
ride.
did take me for a horse and carriage ride.
Saying, don't play me on this broadcast here. You know.
No, I'm just saying we've never been to many. Well, only when we was in Kentucky where we were, where there were a lot of snow.
I don't know. We would have to leave and go somewhere like probably like Colorado or Alaska or something like that.
Not Alaska. Not
Alaska. For horse sledding. I mean, I don't.
That's why I don't want to go horse sledding.
For dog sledding.
Horses
are risky.
Sleigh riding is what I'm saying.
Horses are risky. They will throw you off their neck.
Stop giving horses a bad rap.
No, but these, right. These,
one.
No. But these are harnessed. They're not going to throw you anywhere.
Horses are from the hood. They will yeet you Right up your back.
What kind of dark horses are you around?
See, this is
My friend used to be
Don't
a
blame
horse.
me for that.
the horses
Okay.
are from the hood. What is?
That's your side of the family.
No, that's
I can't believe what you just.
My friend used
What
to be
is
a
your-
horse rider. She was always complaining about how the horse would throw her right off his back. And I'm like,
Well, now horseback riding can be a little tricky. I won't lie to you.
Yes.
about that.
don't we
this
have
isn't-
horses? There's
But this
horses
isn't
like
that. This is something else. This is something different.
yes.
So, what about what's your go-to cartoon? Christmas
I already know
cartoon?
what mom's gonna choose.
Rudolph or Frosty?
I know what mom's gonna choose, so I'm gonna have to go with Frosty.
Frosty the Snowman.
I'm kind of torn because I like both.
Bum, bum, bum,
You gotta choose one though.
ba-da-dum,
You
dum,
have to choose one. Oh wow, Jay. Ooh, he's fancy. Jasmine rides horses every weekend. There you go.
She's an equestrian.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I like it. I'm here for it.
I am too.
Frosty.
Jasmine, I want to ride.
I'll do Frosty.
You doing Frosty?
Well,
You know-
don't say it if you don't mean it.
listen, I stand alone on this Rudolph hill. Rudolph is the
To be
goat.
honest, I wanted to choose Rudolph, but I didn't. Want
Rudolph is the goat.
he,
You don't get a Christmas without Rudolph.
he probably. I mean, for some radioactive light.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? It's all
Right.
Rudolph. It's a Rudolph world, and Frosty's just living in it.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait.
I love me some Frosty.
You can love
I
him all
love
you want.
Frosty, and I cry every time he melts.
Frosty is one hot tea away from death.
No, he's not. And then he gets married, and then he has snow children.
Frosty couldn't go on the Real Housewives or nothing. They throw some water in his face, he melt like.
He don't
Right.
need to be on no Real House.
What have to do with Frosty?
Real
I'm
Housewives.
just saying, if you go put your faith in something, put your faith
No.
in the red-nosed
No.
gangster, Rudolph the red-nosed
I
reindeer.
mean, Rudolph's pretty cool for a radioactive reindeer.
Oh my God!
Listen, who among us has not had a radioactive encounter? You use a microwave every day. That's radioactive.
Oh my God!
Okay, you're not touching
You
radioactive.
know what? I'm sticking with Frosty only on account of that bothers me a little bit.
Radioactive concept, and his nose was affected because of
Your
radioactive.
dad is ruining
I
it.
would stand on this Rudolph hill alone, but Rudolph is the
I
gangster.
walk a lonely
He's the
road.
OG.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's the OG. Shout out to my boy Rudolph.
Oh my gosh.
I
Shout out
walk
to my
a
boy Rudolph.
lonely road, the only road
Now,
that
I know my family loves snow, but what would they prefer to do in that snow is the question. I don't want snow at all for Christmas. I'm just
How
saying that.
dare you?
But do you want to build a snowman or throw snowballs?
Do you want to build a snowman?
You can't say that for copyright reasons.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's so sad. Just you just stole her thunder.
Well, I just don't want to get taken down by the copyright police. You know, Disney comes for your neck.
Yeah, they will.
Right.
I want to throw a snowball at Zari's face. So yes,
Dang.
Why do you want to throw a snowball in Zari's face?
snowball.
I was pretty poor at throwing snowballs last year. So I'd rather do the snowball.
Zari threw
thing.
a snowball at my back so hard I almost.
Oh, you owe one. is what
Oh,
you
this
say.
is payback. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Lance.
It doesn't.
Like I
mean,
heard paybacks.
just
Okay,
because I threw it doesn't mean that I wasn't good. I mean, doesn't mean that I was good at it.
She claimed she wasn't good at it, but she
I'm
still
gonna tell you
punched
something.
in the face.
I'm gonna tell you guys something.
What?
Building a snowman is wildly overrated.
Yep.
It is
Oh,
wildly overrated because it's like Jay said. It's a lot harder than it looks. Like it looks like they make it look fun on TV, but it's not. It's
hard.
It's not fun at all.
You gotta have the right type of snow for it to even stay.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing. I've actually only built a couple of snowmans in my life, and I didn't enjoy either experience.
Well, the other thing, we used to have mittens, and those mittens would always get sopping wet before
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So it was.
I kind of like
I didn't enjoy it.
came inside and you made hot chocolate and like we just threw our the clothes that we went outside in the dryer.
Right.
You know, maybe I will try to throw some. I guess.
She'll
Listen,
throw.
I love a good snowball fight.
But
Oh man.
violence.
Yeah, and that's another thing. With building with a snowman, you gotta have a lot of snow. Like it can't. Texas doesn't ever provide you good
No.
snowman building.
No, maybe time I remember when they had that that snow that fell that was totally I don't remember for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that wasn't enough snow to build a snowman.
But it came through here in such a way it shut the whole area down.
You just
So,
want to say that
well, I'm saying it had to have enough snow to be able to do that.
it wasn't the snow that shut it down; it was the ice.
Ice.
I was trying to help you out, Mama Noise. Let you be great.
That don't sound like you're trying to make me be great.
I just want your reporting to be accurate at all times. Okay, what do you prefer to have for dinner for Christmas? A traditional dinner with all the fixings and stuff, or go gangster like barbecue or something like that?
Gangster.
Gangster.
Let me just say this. I have enjoyed not doing traditional things, Christmases we stopped doing it. Was it 10 years ago?
Has it been that long?
It's been about 10 years, 10, 12 years.
When Hananiah was born.
Yeah, right around the time Hananiah was born, we decided no more traditional Thanksgiving, Christmases. Like no more turkey and ham and all. We're not doing that. We're gonna theme it out. We'll figure out what the theme is. Like one year we did Mexican, another year we did Italian, another year we did barbecue, another year we did breakfast, as dinner. But it's been good. I like doing that better than the traditional. No, see, we just had turkey and dressing.
Why we want to have that again?
I think he's in agreement with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no turkey dressing. Right. Yeah. No turkey dressing and all that. We're not doing that.
Dion said ribs and chicken.
Yeah, ribs and chicken. That's good.
But now, wait a minute. Hold up. Mr. J, I crave some tamales, but I don't know where,
Tamales?
I love tamales. But I don't, the last ones I had was from this place like right by our house, and it wasn't the best.
Yeah.
So
you mean the taco place that produces
The
that
tortilla
delicious...
factory?
no, the one right here.
All the names. You go get us food.
No, the one right next door.
Remember when we had breakfast at IHOP?
Oh yeah, and that nice man kind of paid for.
Right, that's right. No, it was Denny's.
It was Denny's. Yeah,
that's where I had the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer pancakes, and Mom got her spinach omelet.
And I had the mint hot chocolate.
And I also had hot chocolate, but I burnt my tongue.
I remember that is really scary.
There's so many specific details about things. It's kind of concerning.
But it's good though. It's good. It means the experience was memorable. So that's good.
I mean,
what about? Are you an ugly sweater person or a matching pajamas person?
Ugly sweater.
I love a good ugly sweater.
You know, it's about to be ugly sweater like a day. Some day this week, it's gonna be ugly sweater day at my school.
I love ugly Christmas sweaters. I love them.
I've been wanting one for a while, actually. But I would love to see us all in some Christmas pajamas.
You have no idea how hard I've been trying to find good Christmas pajamas for this entire family.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I
know I'm the problem. It's hard to find 6'4" pajamas.
Oh, my baby.
I get it. You don't have to out me in front of all these people.
No, it's not
what I was doing. I was just asking the viewers if they have
I know. I'm kidding.
Okay.
But
you're asking the viewers what?
I was just asking if they had any
good suggestions for website.
It's hard to find the pajamas my size, my height, lengthwise. Yeah. I want a onesie.
Oh no!
You want a onesie?
I want a onesie with the little plastic feet on the bottom.
I only did the onesie.
You zip it up.
That is hilarious.
But I only want to wear it during the day. I don't want to wear it to bed.
Huh?
Trust me, the viewers know why.
That's kind of scary.
Jay said he can't do ugly sweaters because he's ugly. That's too much ugly in one place.
Oh,
that's not true at all. Jay is a very black man.
This guy.
Yeah. Are you a favorite Christmas movie person or favorite Christmas song person? I already know what Anna's gonna say. She's gonna say song.
Nope. She's gonna say Christmas movie.
You know
What
what?
are you going
With
to
you
say?
guys debating who I am, I can't take it anymore.
So what are you then?
Yeah, my dad was right. I am a Christmas song person. I can't sit still long enough to watch a Christmas movie.
What? When you had me searching for the Grinch?
No. But
That's not a. Yeah, I wouldn't.
It's not a long movie. I could sit for like 25 minutes or to 40 minutes. I just can't sit the entire hour. That's why I was like really bored.
She loves Christmas music.
Dad has a favorite Christmas movie.
I do now.
Yeah.
That
Even though I
Jingle
don't hate
Jangle.
it, but
That Jingle Jangle we watched last year. That's my new favorite Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, we gotta pop that.
We are absolutely watching that this year.
I was gonna say, how can we?
please.
I love that movie.
Please, no.
We're watching it.
We gotta watch the little girl sing the Blue Christmas.
It's gonna happen.
I really had to bring that up.
I'm more of
I
the
set
Christmas
myself
movie
up for
type,
failure
though.
right
I
there.
love it. I love.
What's your
Christmas
favorite
movies.
Christmas movies, Aria?
I know it's not really a movie, but I like the one with Little Bill and his grandmother.
I'll have a
You're so nostalgic.
Oh my gosh, I love that one. Oh my gosh.
She's so nostalgic.
Oh, I cry every time. The Christmas won't be the same without Alice the Great.
Great.
Oh my gosh.
But for those who couldn't hear what they were saying, they were kind of talking over each other. She likes the Little Bill episode of Christmas, which is Little Bill is the cartoon that Dr. Cosby created, fictionalized character of himself. And it's a pretty emotional episode because his grandmother, Alice the Great, gets stranded in an airport and can't make it back for Christmas. And he has to pray and wish her through.
Well, thanks for giving us a very long explanation on what a children's cartoon is.
Dang, no!
Not like that. I mean, like
What is it like then? Tell me what it's like.
it was kind of unnecessary.
They didn't know. People don't know what it is, Hannah.
I mean, they could Google it.
Your generation is impatient.
I mean, they could. I mean, if you want to go the old-fashioned way, they could read a
The
book.
old-fashioned way.
They
Your
could go
generation-
find a book.
Nostalgia, leave it alone.
Your generation is deeply impatient.
No question.
No, it's just me.
Taking a long way to explain it. You know what? I'm gonna explain something else in a minute.
Well, yeah.
I'm
Actually, the Alice the Great thing was so powerful because he didn't want the star put on top of the tree, just like we just talked about the importance of the
Oh
star.
yeah, I was thinking maybe we should get like a Baby Yoda ornament. I thought I saw one on Etsy.
You want a Baby Yoda order?
You try to put it in order right now,
I
Yeah.
mean, listen.
live in front of all these people. Try to pin me down in front of all these people. Final
You
question.
have to ask.
Final question. What's the one thing you are hoping for this Christmas?
Wait, are we talking about like a gift or like?
Really?
The question says, what's the one thing you are hoping for this Christmas?
Presents.
Oh,
I just want a COVID-free
And for
Christmas if that's possible.
And for people to smile. I want smiles on Christmas.
Okay. What did you say, Zari?
I just want a COVID-free Christmas, to be honest. I really don't care too much about the gifts in this case. I just want to be able to spend time with everybody again and without having to worry about like Omicron or any of that other stuff.
Elma, what now?
I would like to. You're going to make me write a song. Please send a COVID-free Christmas to me.
It could be a parody
I'm
song.
writing that tonight.
It could be a parody song of all I want for Christmas is a COVID-free Christmas.
All I want for Christmas is not to have COVID.
Wait,
It's true though. I really would like a COVID-free Christmas though.
no one's judging you.
More than
All right.
anything else.
Mommy, what would you like to have for Christmas? What's the one thing you want?
I would like to have a peaceful Christmas. Um, I would like to see Noise Media go forth and complete all of the films and the books and
For Christmas?
I'm just saying, if you were to ask me what I would, that would be something I would want to see. I want to see everything manifest that we've been praying for in regard to our company.
Okay.
And as a family, I'm just glad that we're safe and we're together and we're healthy. So I guess my I'm not looking at the tangible things, but more so grateful. I'm just grateful for our family. I'm glad that we'll be together this Christmas and thankful.
I would agree. I think
Sorry, my something in my eye.
what's so funny?
No, I
She's
said
trying to pretend to wipe a tear.
Oh, okay.
Gosh.
it was a meal.
I'll say this. Anytime I can look in the faces of my lovely ladies, the daddy and the girls, and the wife of my youth, and see their joy and their peace, that will always be the greatest gift that anybody can get me. Everything else that I get beyond that is gravy. The one thing though I would like to do this Christmas, if possible, and I don't know if circumstances will unfold the way we want them to be able to do it, but if it's possible, we're trying to work on that to make sure it's possible. But I'd like to see my beautiful grandmother for Christmas. But other than that,
Christmas wish, Daddy.
huh?
That's a great Christmas wish.
You know what that's
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I don't have any other Christmas wishes.
I mean,
other than to see you guys smile on Christmas.
Oh,
and to see us open our gifts this Christmas.
Yeah.
what
yeah.
I think that's beautiful, sweetheart. Your grandmother is 97 years old.
She's 97.
That is an absolute blessing. I mean,
I would love to be her Christmas gift.
Oh, now that would be so.
Oh, mercy.
You need
So
a
there
hug?
it is.
Dad, do you need a hug?
Of course I do,
Okay.
but not now. Let's end the show and then we'll come and get my hug.
Okay.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the things that we need for our Christmas experiences. The whole point of today's show was to motivate you as a watcher of this particular podcast show to figure out the essentials for your Christmas experience to make it special, because that's what it should be. It should be beyond the presents, and the presents should not just be stuff that they want. The present should be something that says to the person receiving the gift, I love you, you're wonderful and special to me, and I'm glad to have you in my life. If your presents aren't doing that, you're doing something wrong with Christmas, I think. If you just getting your kids stuff they want, something's wrong.
You know, you're absolutely right. When you said that, it really stirred a thought in me where I remember one Christmas I made that mistake. Azaria was like about 7. This was before Hannah and I was born. Azaria was about 7, and I went into a panic and was like, Azaria doesn't have enough gifts under the tree. And I was like, I need to hurry up and, I want to make sure she has enough. She has enough. I was so disappointed that when Christmas came, she opened up the gifts and I went through all of that. And she was like, thank you. I appreciate everything that you gave me. But I mean, all that extra stuff that I got a panic about and start running around trying to do the most, she could care less about all of that stuff. And I felt this big because I let my emotions and perhaps my past, thinking about my childhood, saying, man, I would love to have more Christmas gifts if I was that age. So, so don't make that mistake.
Yeah. All right. So let's wrap it up. We've had a wonderful show. Girls, you're amazing. Let's do you have any parting gifts or thoughts before we go? Me and Mommy have given ours.
Thank you all for joining us today. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas or whatever you celebrate. And remember that God will always be a blessing to you as long as you believe and have faith in him.
Okay.
Amen.
What are you doing?
I don't know what is happening.
Do you have something to say?
Merry Christmas.
Well, we'll be back, but just
Well, Merry early.
Christmas today. Yeah.
Merry early Christmas. And have a happy New York.
Oh.
I'm done. Anyway.
One thing we're definitely gonna be having for Christmas is ham.
Yep.
Ham.
No, they're calling you a.
Why?
Why?